Hello everyone and welcome to another development follow-up for the cycle. This is a world-based looter with some elements of PvP mixed in with it. It's a mixture of some, maybe a little bit of battle royale and monster hunting experience. Pretty much Risk of Rain with PvP mixed in with it. I hope that explains a lot about this game. With the latest patch compared to the previous build, the game received a better UI alignment, a lot of polish was added, optimization has been improved, though it still needs some work, it could be better. However, I've noticed a lot of improvement to it. They have also improved the build diversity with the modern system that was recently added. The weapons also unlock as you level up with your affiliated faction. So those are some of the really good things about this latest patch, and I have to say this game is one of those silent gems out there, and I've been keeping my eye on it and it's been a blast so far. I got a chance to jump in and play for a couple of hours, played a couple of matches, and I have to say the game has improved drastically compared to the last few weeks. However, in terms of things that I would say could use some work, we will start with the transition between animations, the interaction between the player and the world. It's sometimes an hassle to jump from one ledge to the other or jump from just standing still to getting up on a rock or something. And this is one of those things that you will notice even if you jump high enough that you are above the object. Transitioning to that object can be a little bit of a pain. So it's basically the directional jump system. It can also be taxing to balance between movement and shooting. That is one of the things that I noticed. They need to also try to remove the requirement to press a button to perform an action on every single thing. I think that would just make the game a lot smoother and better. I understand that the harvester and a couple of things should require a button to activate, but there is no reason to have an activation for every single asset out there. An example of that will be that if I want to pick up a resource or a coin on the ground, I shouldn't have to click an item to pick it up. Automatically, if I see something that looks nice or anything or any resources on that world, I should be able to automatically pick it up because it will be useful in one way or the other. Now, when I requested an airdrop, I think that should also automatically be a pickup. I should just be able to walk next to it and it should automatically put itself into an empty slot in my inventory. Now, if I have a full slot, then I can swap things out and replace them. I still believe that the PvP element of this game will be its biggest negatives. I wouldn't say its biggest downfall, but it will be its biggest negative. The devs will still have to find a way to separate the two. The core of the game and the overall idea is amazing. It is incredible without the PvP. That is one of the things that came to mind the moment I discovered this game. A great example will be Risk of Rain. That is a game that doesn't have PvP but employs an identical idea to dropping in and farming and killing enemies. And I think the cycle could utilize something that is quite similar, separate the PvPvE versus the PvE itself. If the devs can make more threatening enemies, maybe bigger enemies as well, drop 20 players in and just let them go ham on the world. As of this point, as much as I enjoy PvP, it is just something that clashes with the PvE fun of this game. If they are on separate modes, players will be able to either enjoy the world or just fight other players while doing so. Once again, lack of the separation of PvP and PvE could lead to some future problems for the cycle. With that said, this is still a fantastic game and it's still an incredible game to play. It is filled with lots of potential. You can literally see it there and see what this game can become in the future. I like the idea and I also like the recent improvements to the game. It shows that they're working on making the game better every single day. Now, please know that this game is still in an alpha state, so a lot of these issues and these problems and things that I've mentioned will likely improve in a couple of weeks or months. Now, I will also advise the developers to believe in themselves, continue to believe in yourselves, and continue to work on improving the core of the game itself. This is an extended test weekend, so for anyone who is interested, go ahead, sign up, hop into the game, help them test the servers, help them test the games, leave some constructive feedbacks, and also try to encourage the developers as well. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's development follow-up for the cycle. Thanks for watching. It's DS signing out. I'll see you all in the next one.